camera onto the simple pink horsepower.
Look, it's 11 o'clock. If nobody shows up, I completely understand. I am not mad if the numbers are low because it is late. Maybe people watch the playback. I don't know. Man, I don't know what I'm more upset at. Staying up this long to watch both episodes. Watching back-to-back episodes of The Oval, and it was terrible. Waiting so long for the show to come back, or even having an ounce, just a little ounce of expectation that the show would be good. This was a waste of my time. This was a waste of my time. And I don't even really know what I can do to make this live stream last 10 minutes, let alone 30. Because what are we going to talk about? Characters standing around saying the same thing over and over again? Oh, hey, I see we got some people in here. How's it going? Initially I said, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll try something different. I will I'll watch the Oval live and I will do a live stream. Basically, I'll treat it just like Sisters. This could be a way to maintain some energy, for Tuesday and Wednesday. And man, okay, well, I'm glad I'm not alone because I got several inboxes on Instagram during the episodes. A lot of people felt the same way, like Jeremy. They could have kept this in the vault, or like what am I even watching? Oh, okay, let me get to some of these comments. How are you doing today? Not good good until I'll watch these episodes. Wasting my time. We've been in the same 6 months. You're not wrong, because remember, this is a presidential show and only so much time has passed. I watched it. I only watched one episode, didn't know it was two. You did not miss anything. The way it last ended, I don't think that the last finale was meant to be a finale. No, that last episode, the mid-season finale, just felt like an episode. Some of the scenes made no sense. Like, even though the show's been gone so long, I vaguely remember what was happening. Something about Eli, the looming National Guard showing up the next morning. I can't lie, I was so proud Alan finally got some action after Ellie was axed. Yeah, the second one was really Alan focused. Writing is bad as usual. Man, it was something else. Hey, people, we got like 70 people. If you could do me a solid and hit the thumbs up button, that'd really help out. I know I probably did something I shouldn't have, but I put out a tweet literally, calling out the show because I was off. I stayed up late, didn't even know it was 2 episodes, because I know about the past week or so, people are like, Jeremy, it's going to be 2 episodes. I didn't think too much of it because they were going off of Google and Rotten Tomato, and those air dates aren't always accurate. Plus, remember, they moved the Oval up a week. It wasn't supposed to come back until the 4th. So I stayed up watching these 2 episodes, and I'm like, listen, BET, Tyler Perry Studios, somebody got to cough up some money if y'all want me to review the rest of the season, because if the last 9 episodes are as dry as these 2, I don't think I have it in me to review them every Tuesday. Hashtag the Oval on BET. Now, if I get a response to that, hey, but I don't know. Next week doesn't look too much either. We could skip episodes 14 to 21. Just watch the finale and miss nothing at all. See, this is the problem when dang. I just took a shower, so it's like my bones are just, well, no, I showered before the show. So my body is like still, like decompressing. I feel like a bowl of Rice Krispies, everything's popping. Use some rubbing alcohol and Epsom salt. That just like feel like a new person. Sorry about that. Next week doesn't look too much better. We need some new. See, that's the thing. The show's been gone so long, and we've been exposed to so many other things. Divorced sisters. I don't think it is fair. It's not even a competition to bring up what Courtney did with Zatima season 4. It is not even a competition. The quality of writing for that show. See, if the Oval had new writers, that would turn this thing around. But we are here in the halfway point of this is season 6, right? Look, the Sisters is just so far ahead in terms of how many seasons. The Oval just feels like an afterthought. But to have the show on this long and it's still so dry and barely moving, I don't know. Honestly, this is why I prefer Ruthless. Now, I will agree with that. I stopped watching that seasons ago, but at least Ruthless kept me entertained. I wasn't a big fan of the violence or the sex or the whatever, but I knew Elder Mother, River, or Ruth, or even Daikon, they were going to say something that made me laugh so hard that the whole episode was worth watching. Or even the Sheriff Conley. We need some new writers on this show. It's so bad, even if it takes one bad season or something. I feel like this show just needs a fresh perspective and a fresh set of eyes. I mean, Tyler handed over Sisters after the first 6 seasons, so why not do that for the Oval? Rachel, why does that sound like Scooby-Doo? Rachel Rug Rabbit with something like KM9. Were the women still in the kitchen fawning over Bobby? They might as well have been. Nancy thinks she got framed by Sam and Richard. I don't care. It's like I said leading into the show coming back. I said the Derek Dixon situation that has drummed up more attention for the show since the show has been out. Let that sink in. The controversy of one of the actors allegedly being inappropriately messaged and touched by the creator of the show, that caused more people to look at the show in terms of, wait, what's going on, versus the show itself. And here we are about to end season 6. As I said, that says a lot. I can't lie. Joe, hey, that movie ain't coming out till next year. You gotta wait a while. But that, I will say this much, considering Tyler Perry Studios is pumping out so much material, at least there's stuff in the meantime. I know it is considered filler to some, but that's the one thing I will say. Tyler Perry has so much coming out. There's something for everybody. Even if the bulk of what comes out you're not a fan of, well, hey. The Oval became repetitive for me at one point. I was like, that was Sister season 5. I wouldn't have watched season 5 if Robin wasn't there. Victoria's still mad at Eli. What do you mean still mad? This is like the same day, right? They've been in the same day for like 8 episodes. I don't. So, is Jason's face ever going to heal? Didn't he jump off the White House at the end of season 3? And then season 4, he was in the hospital for most of it. and then he was in that cabin, and then he went to the Rakadushi compound at the beginning of season 5 and met Daikon, River, and the Highest. And I'm like, oh snap, they're finally doing something. Then we got to the 100th episode, and the show just went off a cliff. Honestly, the show fell off. Season 2 was better than season 1, but it was also the beginning of the end. Because I remember Bobby and Max were that one girl, what was it, Daphne or whoever her name was? After she left, that was it. It's like season 3 onward, the show's been trashed. Plus, one cast member also did an interview and said it releases early next year. Are you referring to Joe's college road trip? I don't mind the wait, but I believe since it's about Joe and Black history and the movie already be completed, that it does make sense to be a February release. I want to say Medea Homecoming was released early in the year it came out. Jason has a little shortcut in his closet. Yeah. Remember the shortcuts? Like he knows everything about the White House, the ins and outs, and remember the tunnels where he has like a stash of like, adult content and other things. Why Did I Get Married is coming to Netflix. Are you referring to the new film or the previous ones? Honestly, that would make a lot of sense. Put the first 2 on the platform to build up hype, because the third one, Michael Jai White said they already completed filming it. The new one, yeah, it's coming to Netflix. Ruthless is kind of the same. Yeah, I was done. Like when they left and then they went right back to the compound, I'm like, bump this crap. Is this about the Oval? That's what the title of the video is. Yep. Wait, did I not title it right? Did I say the Oval or Sisters? I don't know. I don't know. I know the thumbnail is the Oval. Donald put a track on Alan. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. I mean, based on the episode synopsis alone. Man. I can't believe I've been up here 10 minutes. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know. What can I say about the episode? My reviews are going to be quick. Yeah, my Beyond the Gates, I did record Monday and Tuesday's audio. I just haven't edited and posted. See, like I'm at that. Hey, let me just put it this way. October, praise God, has been a much better month than September. Good grief. September was rough. This month has been better. But I'm at that. Okay, I've paid my bills and other stuff, and now I need to drum up money. So I got, something to sit on until the next. You said the Oval. Okay, I'm just making sure, because that comment, is this about the Oval? I'm like, yeah, Sisters ain't come on yet. The Oval is back on. What do you think about Victoria's dad possibly being dead? As far as I'm concerned, that man died like 4 seasons ago. I know he's been referenced in the past 2 or 3 seasons, but I don't care. I want to see any sort of growth from Andy, but I don't like what they did with the character this season. Sharon knows something about what went on with killing Richard's father. Wait, they think Sharon knows? Well, yeah, it makes sense. I see Alan ran someone over after he was talking to Rachel. Yeah, honestly, I was hoping it was Lily. I saw the picture. Somebody, BET posted it earlier, but there wasn't anything for me to go, I want to do a video on it. It wasn't, I didn't have enough to go off of. I've already done a video on it. Oh, yeah. Side note, anybody, I'm in Virginia, but anybody Southern, hope y'all are safe. I know that hurricane up here, we just got nonstop rain for the past couple of days. I think tomorrow it's supposed to rain too, but that's it. Yep. I wonder if they're going to release photos from Sisters tomorrow or a clip. I didn't see the title at first. I don't watch it. Okay, I feel you. Rachel is the new character in part 2. Yeah, is she new, or was she in the first half? Remember that one lady that was like a reporter or something who popped in on Alan, and she said that she didn't know where to go, but it was a test by Kyle? I don't know. I'm on Twitter right now trying to gauge the audience. People ain't feeling it, man. Nah. Everybody's saying the same thing. These episodes could have stayed in the draft. The show doesn't have the energy that it used to. I stayed up for this. People struggling to remember people's names. It's like, yo, yeah, I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna have to watch the second one of the Oval. I watched both with the low expectations and filler. At least Tyler hired a new director. Well, the directing isn't the problem. We need new writers. Nancy next week going to call Priscilla saying she's in jail, thinking that Sam and Richard framed her. This is the first time 2 episodes in one night. I don't think this is the first time. Is Tyler still writing? I believe he is. You could tell by how trash the show is. Okay, I forgot the show is coming back. Well, it was supposed to come back next Tuesday. They last minute changed the date to the 28th, and they gave us 2 episodes instead of 1. Off topic, but I want to know your opinion about black fatigue. It's happening where some people are tired of hearing black people issues and they call. I don't really talk about that kind of stuff on this channel. That might be the other channel. But I did record a video earlier today that I will post soon. Keke Palmer's new show, Southern Fried Rice. I watched the first episode and good Lord. And then I saw her 2-minute video where she responded to the backlash that the show was getting from both the black and Asian communities. And it was so tone deaf because she essentially just sat up there and said, hey, on Key TV, which I believe is her platform she has, the show was written by a black woman, and there are a lot of black people who worked on the show, production behind the scenes. So you need to support. Basically saying that because this show is behind the scenes run by black people, that it needs our support. I don't know. My thing is like, just because something is black owned or black created or black funded, that does not automatically mean I'm going to support it because I'm black. Because at the end of the day, regardless as to who creates something or who makes something or pays for something, I'm a consumer first. And if the product is not suited for me, or I don't think it's good, it's not getting my support. But Jeremy, what about Tyler Perry? Hey. It pays the bills. House of Pain will be, wait, what? Is it net? I thought House of Pain came on what, the 12th, right? Or did they change the date for that too? It sounds stereotypical. If basically it's like a Chinese or Asian girl was raised by a black family and goes to an HBCU. And I'm like, wait, what? They changed the date? Okay, thank you. I need to jot that down. House of Pain next Wednesday. All right, so just to confirm, y'all are telling me House of Pain comes back on November 5th at 8:30, right before Sisters, correct? All right, thank you. Well, I'm happy because House of Pain content blows up. If you go through all like the 45 or so shorts I posted like last week, you'll notice the ones that took off were House of Pain. So I'm praying that this season is heavily Miranda and Laura and Calvin focused, or even Jasmine, because any video I do about those characters blows up. And any opportunity to make some extra dough before the holidays, I am here for it. So please, House of Pain, I hope it's good. Love and Hip Hop Miami, I never watched that. He's right, because I was about to rewatch some of the old videos when the stream ends. Well, thank you. Yeah, I got a good portion of videos I need to post before Sisters tomorrow, because the end of the month is Friday. So, I want to put out as much content as I can to get that last surge of ad revenue before the month is over. Yeah, season 2 was the best season of the Oval. I like House of Pain. Yeah, he's right. Oh, I want to see what happens on Sisters. Check out my trailer breakdown. And I still think that tomorrow night, Sisters is going to end with Fatima rolling up on Andy and the girls at the steam plant. That's what I think the cliffhanger ending is going to be. Yeah, that's what I said about season 1. It was way too many characters. Agreed. House of Pain, once Tyler gave it over to new people in the second season of the reboot, same with Assisted Living. It's just that I don't review the show because nobody cares. Now, when the show eventually comes back, I might do an episode or two review on my second channel, and maybe people will care then. I don't know. I'll give it a shot though. Dang, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I'm sorry. There's nothing to talk about. Can someone please tell me what happened at the end of the episode? Assisted living is like watching a stage play. You are not wrong, but at the same time, that show is more enjoyable than the last couple seasons of Sisters. I said what I said. I'm ready to see how Fatima will react to Andy's mom talking to her crazy. I'm not I want to say she does nothing. That's my guess. I do like how her sister lives it. See, the thing is, they knew how to add people. They didn't put everybody in every single episode. Most people are not feeling the Oval. They are saying they may stop. People have been saying I remember back in season 3 when I was reviewing it, people are like, yo, I quit the show. I'm just tuning into your reviews. Now I got to catch the Oval episode. I felt the show was canceled for a while. It wasn't canceled. It was just on hiatus. And despite being gone for a while, this lengthy hiatus is not new. They've done this plenty of times. Well, Tanya, even when this season is over, I don't think the next season is going to be any better unless they secretly had a new writer I don't know about. I'm just sitting here like, I have no expectations. I know it's early in the week, but anybody got Halloween plans? I ain't got none. I think my sister's like, hey, I want to take my son. Basically, nephew's going to be gone this weekend. She's going to bring by some dominoes for me and him, and then that's about it. I'm chilling. Yeah, I feel you, but we knew about the Derek Dixon. Well, yeah, but the lawsuit had nothing to do with the hiatus, though. Was Dale in the episode? Hey, I heard it's going to rain on Halloween. I don't think so. I think tomorrow, at least where I'm at, is the last day for rain for a while. Oh yeah, that's right. Boo. I'm so used to the Boo movies on rotation on BET. I thought Dale was going to get killed off. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is his last season. I don't know. I'm not doing anything for Halloween. I know that with Halloween, I'm not really a big candy person. Not anymore, anyway. I remember back in college, I'd love it. Like me and my roommate at the time, we would get in his Jeep, and like when midnight hit, we would be in the Walmart parking lot so we can get Valentine's candy or basically the holiday candy as soon as it was marked down 50%. Then we come back and fill the fridge in our dorm room with all that candy, man. Good times, good times. I mean, the only Halloween candy is like the white chocolate Reese's pumpkins. That's like all I'll get. Samantha caught by her parents. You talking beyond the gates? That's on my other. Yeah, I do need to do live streams more on my other channel. And yes, my voice cracked. Yes, I have been editing my videos for my new channel, which I hopefully will be able to launch tomorrow. I'd be so jealous looking at celebs go out for Halloween and dress to the nine. I ain't gonna hold you. If I did have a girlfriend, I would love to do couple stuff, like wear costumes that correlate with each other, and then on like Christmas wear matching PJs or whatever. But alas, I am single. I know those celebs be all over like Shade Room and Baller Alert, like, yo, look at so and so. No, but for real, BET somebody up, they need to hit me up because I can't bring myself to watch and review this show, and it's going to be trash every week. Like, y'all got to pay it, brother. I know y'all got the bread. Just checking my messages. Don't mind me. Please continue to chat. Yeah, the Oval, they filmed this season and last season a while ago. A while ago. Mad Hatter. Oh, good, good. One of the underrated Batman villains. Or are you specifically just referring to Alice in Wonderland? Wait, was tonight? Yeah, tonight the Oval came back. TP dragged his feet so long, people got. Yo, remember when the Loving You Is Wrong had like a hiatus that was over a year long? That was crazy. And then not long after it came back, that's when the show ended. Yeah, I remember getting that information, like a whole list of various characters and whatnot. And Sam has a secret son. Alice in Wonderland. Okay. Well, I mean, technically, Mad Hatter from Batman he's themed after the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. That's his whole gimmick. And he has mind control devices. So same thing. Yeah, I mean, I remember early on the confusion because no, and I said back then, like, I never blame the actors because they're told one thing, but then the network could change it last minute. Yes, Sam has a secret son. Since when? We don't know. This is information back when Actors Access used to post this. I mean, I knew about this for like almost 2 years now. It's just that when I posted it, nobody cared because the Oval was like dead in the water. I might have to go back and dig that information out, but This was a long time ago, but I had all that stuff. Sam's secret son, he does it to get back at Priscilla. It's a whole thing. Like Victoria, he's been cheating for a while. Who knows with how many women? Did you get some sleep? You said today you were tired. I took a 45-minute nap from 8:20 to like 9:15. Well, here's the thing with the Oval. It's always been like this. So I can't sit up here and say, well, I could tell the Oval is about to get canceled. The scenes are dragging out. They've always done this. So what happened with Nancy? Locked up, won't let her out. Won't let her out. Locked up, won't let her out. Man, I wish Tyler Perry would do another play. Don't even have to tour, just set it up for the weekend and film. He's not going to do it. If he did, it would be a passion project, but why would he do it? He doesn't need to. I mean, why not just do it? He's focused on streaming, and I'm not going to. He's like Barry Gordy when he started doing movies. It's like, hey, he wants to do something he feels is going to bring in extra revenue. And to be honest, the play wouldn't do that. Yeah, I have no doubt this episode coming up with Sisters might be infuriating. And then we're going to wait to the very end for Fatima to pop up and then not have a conclusion until next Wednesday. I was going to shave, but I didn't have time to. Good song. Yep. Haha. All right, I'll take a couple more comments and close up shop. I got some eBay stuff I need to do. And then basically expect a lot of videos popping up tomorrow. Yeah, we got to wait until next year for Divorced Sisters, though. I rarely say people's name. You'll notice that I'll read your comment, but I'll rarely say the name. Yeah, because I'll catch y'all back here tomorrow night at an earlier time, an hour. Sheesh. Yeah, because I'm like, you know what? I paid for my Philo account last week, and I'm like, you know what? To make the most of it, let me go ahead and watch the Oval. And I regret doing it. So there we go. What if Karen starts roasting Andy along with Fatima? That would be LOL. I don't think that will happen, but I will laugh if it does. Okay, well, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Sorry that I didn't have much to say, but that's because the episodes did not give me much to work with. I will try to get both episode reviews up tomorrow before Sisters, so be on the lookout for that. And please come back tomorrow night at 10:05. You know how I do when Sisters wraps up. I'll hop on here. I hope Sisters gives us a much better episode. Sisters, look, the Oval gave us 2 boring episodes. The bar is so low. So low. I would say it's impossible to not do worse, but I've seen worse from Sisters. So the Oval is not on BET. Wait, what? Yeah, it is. It was until 11 o'clock. So thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow night for Sisters.